Hey, we want to welcome everybody here on a Labor Day, Monday evening with the Magic Manzo's Legends series. This is race number 2 of the season here, and we're coming to you from Five Flag Speedway here in Pensacola, Florida. A little bit different. Well, I won't say different. We've done it plenty of times, Jamie, but special little broadcast here this evening is Jamie's going to be behind the wheel of that number 15 Legends car here tonight at Five Flags.
Absolutely. Really excited to get this thing going. Right now, sitting fourth. I got some practice in earlier. Did not know in the Legends with fixed setups that you couldn't adjust brake bias on the setup. So having to kind of relearn some things from what I did in practice. But we got 75 laps to get it figured out here. So hopefully it works out good.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Last week was the first week we called these Legends cars and had an absolute blast with them. They look like a lot of fun here this evening, but they did open it up to the league here tonight for a few other guys to come in and run. So you'll see some of the names from some of the other series across here. Garrett Kinder's out here tonight. Eddie Smith, just to name a couple, and of course our good buddy Jamie Barkus behind the wheel as well. So I'm looking forward to it this evening. Looks like a lot of fun to drive. How was the car driving during practice?
It's awesome, man. I mean, it's a little snug, and you just can't really seem to be able to get it loose. You really have no adjustments on this fixed setup other than some steering offset. So the car is really tight and no way to really get it to loosen up. So one thing we should not see tonight is self spins, because I can't get this car to break loose for nothing. So if people are out here spinning on their own, I mean, I don't know. I
You got to
don't really
really
know what
try on that one, huh?
yeah, this thing's handling like a charm. I mean, if you can just really just stomp on it and go. It's not going to break loose on you.
Well, that's pretty much what we were seeing there in practice. All these guys running around the track, and didn't see a whole lot of self spins and things like that. But big crowd of 23 cars here tonight, and our starting lineup has been set. So we'll start down through that. Starting on the pole this evening is going to be Garrett Kinder, that number 13 from Reaper Racing, with a lap time of 18.849. So congratulations to him. To his outside is going to be Jason Lottridge in that number 48. Starting third is the Goat Locker, one of the Goat Locker Racing entries here this evening, Ryan Pendleton in at number 23. To his outside, looks like the second row is dominated by the Goat Locker boys. Jamie Barkus in the number 15. Starting fifth is going to be Kai Shepard in that number 21. Starting sixth is Ray Page in the number 6. Starting seventh is Sam Wetstein in the number 98 from Extreme Motorsports. To his outside is going to be Jason Warren in that number 32 car. Starting ninth is going to be Josh the Jet Oswald in the number 17 from Full Send Racing. Starting 10th from JC Motorsports, Eddie Smith in the number 18 entry. Starting 11th is Tyler Rice from Oval Addicts in the number 19. Starting in 12th is Jamie Tweed in the number 16. Starting at 13th is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Phil the Hitman Manzo in the number 44 from Manzo Motorsports. Starting in 14th is Chad Bassett in that number 24. Starting in 15th, another Goat Locker Racing affiliated driver, Jacob Ellingson at number 27. Starting in 16th is going to be one of his teammates and another Goat Locker affiliated driver, Dave Jones in the number 10. Both of those guys from Salty Dog Motorsports. Starting in 17th is Alex Veith in that number 51. 18th, Matt Nides in the 64. 19th, Brandon Wallace in the number 99 from Reaper Racing. To his outside, Matt Kleeman in the number 26. Starting in 21st, Keith Lichtenwallner in the number 68. To his outside, Mickey Keller in the number 39. Starting in 23rd is Mike Veith in that number 9 from Dark Horse Motorsports. And then from Lanford Nation, starting in 24th, Colton Lanford from JBR Motorsports. Starting in 25th is Travis Bieber in that 114. 26, Gene Watkinson in the 111, and starting shotgun on the field tonight is going to be Kyle Robertson at number 28.
I'll tell you, Pat, one thing about these cars, whew, they will rattle your fillings out. This thing is shaking. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun, and being behind it's been a while since I've been behind the wheel of one of these things, but they do look like a whole lot of fun here this evening. Good to see him open it up here to the league a little bit and let some of these other guys come in and have some fun. Always a lot of fun to get some of these other regular drivers out here. Good-looking number 23 entry of Ryan Pendleton. Big old goat locker decal on the trunk lid of that car.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I didn't have a paint scheme for this. This is just one I had thrown on there a long time ago, and
Looking pretty good.
Ooh, definitely not a first gear start. I thought it might be.
All right, pace car is pulled off. Green flag is out. We are underway. This is the Labor Day Luau 100 Five Fag Speedway. Garrett Kinder jumps out to the lead there. Jason Lotteridge is under fire from J.B. Marcus already. He's moved up into second position. And we have a caution out already. Try to go back here and take a look here. Looks like most cars are pointed in the right direction here, so I'm not sure what brought it out. Looks like Mike Beath might have crashed.
I see Gene Watkinson down here on the apron.
Not picking up on anything at this point in time. If he crashed, he's already... There he is. Definitely it spun around. Oh, and looked like he had all kinds of troubles getting going there. Go back here and kind of take a look at it. Yep, and it does look like that number 11 machine there. Should be the 111 of Gene Watkinson is missing a couple of front fenders.
Ooh. As long as your suspension's in place, this car isn't going to care about your fenders, so.
Nah, not at all. I do want to take this chance to recognize or thank the new series sponsor, which is Rice Farms, Tyler Rice. They came on board and everything. You'll see their logo up in the ticker here. So be sure to go on the web and any other place that they're located and check them out, as they're going to be the title sponsor for the rest of this season. So thanks to them and coming on board and making this all happen. Hopefully Tyler has himself a good night. He's sitting back in 12th position right now, only down a spot from where he started, but the car is still kind of getting themselves sorted out and all that stuff, and running a pretty cool Mission 22 paint scheme.
Nice. Hey, Brian Brogan.
Oh, we got a Brogan sighting. Take a look back through the field here a little bit. Kai Shepard, that number 21 machine. Good looking car there. Looks like a Wounded Warrior Project car. These are another one of those cars that are a lot of fun to, I won't say a lot of fun to paint, because I am absolutely terrible doing paint schemes on these cars. But you can really make some of these cars look really cool.
Yeah, you can. I mean, they got that old, street rod look to them. So, yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool.
Looking at Sam Wetstein in the Spaceballs car. That's pretty freaking awesome right there. So we'll head back up front here as everybody's lined up 2 by 2 and getting ready to get this thing back underway. Garrett Kinder will be in control of this race with Jamie Marcus to his outside. Ryan Pendleton restarting in fourth position, actually, and Jason Lotteridge in third. Rounding on a top 5 is going to be Ray Page here this evening. And they're off. Garrett Kinder gets a great jump there on the field. Looks like Jamie Marcus is going to clear for second place. And now the race is going to be on for third position. Ryan Pendleton is up on the outside, and Jason Lotteridge is trying to get the car powered up down on the inside. Ryan's able to clear him coming off of corner number 4 there. So our top 3 are running nose to tail, and a lot of things going on back throughout the field here. Kind of pan the camera out here a little bit, you'll see there are just, it literally looks like Hot Wheels going around a track right now. It's pretty freaking cool.
It feels like Hot Wheels going around the track.
Caution has come out. See if we can catch up and figure out what happened here. I'm not sure what has brought out the caution, so we'll go back through the field here and see if we can't find him. One car is turned around sideways here, but it looks like everybody's pointed in the right direction. Not seeing. Not sure what put us back under caution there. just had a car go around or something along those lines. But whoever it was, they got it cleaned up pretty quickly there and got it turned around. So we stay. All cars stay pointed in the right direction here.
That's one thing with this car. I mean, if you do get turned around, I mean, if you don't hit anything, it's really easy just to catch it and keep on going. So, you know, they very well might have gotten turned around in front of traffic, causing the caution to be thrown, but really never stopped. Kind of did the little Gordon thing.
Well, they actually got to come up here and win the race for the complete story. This is caution number 2 here this evening from Five Flag Speedway. Again, for everybody that's tuned in on the Goat Locker Racing Network, this is Magic Manzo's Legend Series. We're in race number 2 as they switched over from street stocks and running a 10-race season here in the Legends. This evening's a little bit different here on Labor Day as they opened it up to a few more drivers here. We've got Jamie Barkus behind the wheel of that number 15. A couple of the other original Rebels regulars out there as well. Garrett Kender won the pole here this evening, has been out front all night long, but a couple other guys back through the field. Jason Warren's here this evening, Eddie Smith. So a couple of these guys that you normally wouldn't see here because they cap it at 1,500 I rating. But they let everybody come out and play tonight. Been some good racing so far. I think some of the first couple cautions here, it's just been kind of been back in the pack a little bit. Guys still sorting some things out. But, I suspect we're going to probably get some green flag runs here very shortly.
Yeah, I hope so. Rowdy Bush for you says his money's on Eddie. I don't know. I'm guessing that's to bring out the next caution. I'm not sure what we're putting our money on Eddie for.
I'm not really sure either. I wouldn't put him in the paint scheme contest because it's just a black car. There's no numbers on it or anything. I think he's trying to be like stealth.
Incognito.
Yeah, he's in 8th position though. So we'll have to see here. But yeah, he's got no numbers on that car or anything. It's just black. Pace car's off. Garrett Kender again takes control of the restart. Gets a pretty good restart there. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a battle there for second place as Ryan Pendleton has sent that car down underneath Jamie Burgess. As they continue to race side by side for second place. Oh, there's a wad of cars behind them. But now that Jamie Burgess is cleared for second place, they are still 2 by 2 by 2. A couple guys getting crossed up there, but everybody gets checked up for the most part. We stay under green. About the top 7 positions right now are single file. A little 3-wide action going back to the field. As guys are still a little bit stacked up from the checkup the lap before. We'll take a. Oh, we got a car going around. A couple other cars going around, and that is definitely going to bring out the caution again. Back here and take a look. There's a couple of these guys back here. Mike Beath in that number 9 machine, missing the hood and a couple fenders there. A couple guys right around him as well. All kind of got wrapped up there. I think you're right, Jamie. For the most part, when these guys are getting together or even losing it a little bit, they're able to straighten it out pretty quickly because it's not catching the crashes here. You got to kind of search it.
Right.
Mike Veith, we do appreciate the support there. A very good looking Goat Locker Racing sticker on the trunk lid of that car. Love it.
Okay, I don't know what Garrett. Oh my goodness. Got to come down here and run through the grass.
Huh? Yeah, got to cool those tires off. It's I know we've talked about it a couple different times, but it's some weird superstitious. I'm not going to call it. I don't even know what to call it because I don't think it's factual. But some of these guys believe, and some of these cars, I think we've seen them mainly doing the tour modifieds, that by under caution taking your car down through the grass somehow cools the tires off. Not nice, Jake. Nice.
Hey, monkey see, monkey do. I don't want to get beat by Kinder here tonight. That's what we're talking about on the broadcast right now. Oh, sorry, I forget that.
What's that?
Garrett told me. Garrett came on comms and said I was stealing his tricks.
Again, I'm not really sure that it does anything whatsoever, but if anybody knows anything about race car drivers, oh wow, there's going to be a whole train of people going through the grass this time.
Well, like I said, I don't want to lose here because Garrett went through the grass and I didn't.
Hey, fair enough. As we are coming up on 21 laps complete of our scheduled 75 here this evening. This is the Labor Day Luau 100. Brought to you by Rice Farms. Great to have them on board this season as a main sponsor here. A lot of fun as they made the switch over here to the Legends cars after running street stocks for the first 10 races. Now, this 10 race will be done in the Legends. Been a lot of fun to watch here. A lot of cool cars running around. Right now, it looks like one of the biggest movers is Chad Bassett back in 8th spot. He's up 7 positions from where he had started at, so having himself a good night. Pace car is off. Garrett Kinder mashes the gas, and we are back underway. And again, the 15 and 23 are going to battle it out for second place here. This time the 23, I'm not going to say anything yet. Ooh, 23 clears the 15. Ryan Pendleton in second place now. Jamie Barker's hot on the rear end of that car. And we are still 2 by 2, much the way down through the field here. Action is fast and furious here tonight. A couple guys moving their way up through the field. The Jets moved all the way up into 5th position now, up 4 spots from where he started. And that traditional looking number 17 paint scheme that we always see Josh running. Kai Shepard's up into the 4th position. Looks like he's trying to stick a nose underneath that 15 car right now.
I had to check up for Ryan here.
Whoa.
I'm not sure where Kai was planning on going. There was nothing but the wall between me and the pit road, so.
We're still 2 by 2 back through the field. Take a look back at Sam Wetson out here in that number 98 Spaceballs machine. Jason Ward right now in that 32 machine. A couple guys still battling side by side. Jason Lockridge up to the outside right now. Take a look at Jacob Ellenson running back in 14th position right now. Kind of talked about it pre-race. I don't think I brought it up during the race, but Jacob's running a My Little Pony car. So, I mean, it's just as pink and as cute as it wants to be. He even went as far to put hot pink wheels on it. So, 100% sure what's going on there, but you know what they say, Jimmy, real men wear pink. Oh, as he gets into the side of the, I don't know which car that was, but Jake Ellington gets into the side of the car, spins him around. A couple of other cars get collected up here, and we are under caution. It looks like that might have been Colton Lamford. So as they go down into the corner, Jake is there. Kind of comes down a little bit. I'm not sure that he knew he was there or not. That's what puts us under caution right now.
Oh, cool. Mama Ellingson says his daughter designed the car, so that explains why Jake has a My Little Pony car.
Oh, I mean, I'm telling you, Jamie, it's as cute as it wants to be. I mean, there's some sharp cars out here, but, you know, if we're putting in a vote, I might have to vote for that car. I'm not sure My Little Pony would be out here, you know, slicing it up on a racetrack here, but we'll bring this back in again. I mean, there are rainbows and everything on this car. Good for him. Good for him.
Guess I was a little too fast there. I almost lost the car in the grass.
I'm telling you, if that happens, Jamie, I'm going to laugh profusely. You'll probably mute your mic and start cussing, but I'm going to laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be pretty upset at myself for doing that.
Go back and take a look at the number 18 entry of Eddie Smith. Again, in Ninja Level 100 mode here. You'd never know that's Eddie Smith. Eddie Smith usually with the Tide colors, bright oranges and things along that line, but he's definitely gone Mission Impossible here or something. I mean, if it was me and I was running race control, I'd disqualify him because he didn't even have numbers on the car.
Yeah, you can't be out here with no numbers.
I mean, apparently he didn't read the rule book, section 23, paragraph A, sentence 22. Thou shalt always have numbers on the side of the car or promptly be removed from the race. Look it up.
Yeah. Oh man, that's just.
You guys were with me.
Well, I mean, honestly, it feels like this would be terrible for the car doing this, but.
Oh.
I mean, you know.
I mean, in real life, we talked about this before too. I know you'd never do that because one, you compact those tires all full of dirt, grass, and everything else. Yeah, I mean, nobody wants all that stuff, on their tires or even in the grill of the car. But this is iRacing, folks, and in iRacing, it cools the tires down. Allegedly, I gotta put that out there. Alrighty, well, Garrett Kinder's going to have control of this race one more time here. He's going to have Ryan Pendleton is outside this time. Starting in third is going to be Jamie Marcus, so an inside start for him. And Garrett Kinder is off. Ryan Pendleton not getting the greatest restart there on the outside. Getting a lot of pressure from behind right now from the 21 car Kai Shepard. Jamie Marcus is clear for second place, pushes up a little bit coming out of the corner. Because now the Jet is looking underneath Ryan Pendleton for third place. Ryan's really able to use that outside line. It's not going to prevail.
You can.
Too much.
You really can.
Here. It's now the 21 car of Kai Shepard is getting underneath Ryan. And Ryan's going to have to fall back in line in fifth position here. Try to battle his way back up there again as now he looks underneath the 21 to regain fourth. As he works on that, we'll head back up and check in on our leader, Garrett Kinder here. Who's after about a 0.2 of a second lead. Jamie Barker's hot in pursuit.
Come on, guys.
Josh the Jet Oswald has moved into third, and we're back under caution. Not real sure what has brought this caution out. Don't see anything on the ticker here, but go back and take a look at a couple of these cars that are back here in the pack. Looks like it was pointed in the right direction here, so not sure what brought this caution out. We are back under caution one more time.
I hear Tyler Rice apologizing to somebody, so I don't know if that helps you out finding it, but
taking a look at the number 6 machine right now. He looks pretty clean here, so must have gotten into somebody there, and they've got it sorted out pretty quickly as they have all night long. As Matt Knights brings his car down, the number 64 is on pit road along with Brandon Wallace. So those might have been a couple of the cars that got into the accident as we're seeing them swap out tires and everything right now. Now completed 39 laps of our scheduled 75 here tonight. This is the Labor Day Luau 100 from Five Flag Speedway, brought to you by Rice Farms. Again, we just kind of focused a little bit back in on Tyler Rice. We do truly appreciate him coming on board this year as a title sponsor, so please go out and check out Rice Farms. Not even sure if they've got a social media presence, website, any of those things. I should probably know those things, but you can Google anything nowadays. So go Google Rice Farms in Oakland. Out there in Oklahoma, and tell me what you come up with.
Roger just told me it was halfway, but last I checked, 40 would be half of 80, so I think we've already passed halfway. Glad to see he woke up.
Yeah, Jamie, I mean, your spotter's been known to drink during race too, though. So.
Oh!
Oh, did you?
Hit the guardrail? Yes, I did.
I saw you just ever so briefly. Ooh. No damage to the number 15 car.
Oh my gosh.
Happens to the best of us, man. I mean, the last time I was driving a Legends car off-road, I mean, it was tough to control it. So don't beat yourself up too bad. You know, we're lined up 2 by 2 here. Pace car's getting ready to pull off. We're going to get back underway here with about 34 laps left to go. And Garrett Kinder takes off. This time doesn't really get away too far from the rest of the field as Jamie Marcus gets a good restart to his outside. Got to pull easily down into second place with the Jet right behind him. Ryan Pendleton again fighting on that outside line as Kai Shepard is trying to regain that fourth position. I tell you, it looks like that outside line can last for about a lap or two, and then that inside just eventually prevails there. So Ryan Pendleton still fighting hard, though. So now we're seeing Jason Warren come up into the picture. Now going to try to take away fifth position from Ryan Pendleton. So he's going to have to find a way to get down here soon and get clear of these cars. He continues to fight on the outside. Jason Warren down on the inside. They battle side by side. Take a look back to the field here a little bit. Still got a lot of side-by-side racing all the way through the field right now. Garrett Kinder out to about a 0.4 of a second lead at this point in time. Looks like he's pulling away ever so slightly.
We're under caution.
And we're under caution. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Whoops. Again, I'm not really sure what brought the caution out. As, well, it looks like we've got Keith Litton-Waltner that is catching up to the field right now. So obviously he was a part of whatever happened here this evening. See, he's missing a left rear fender and a right rear fender. So he definitely gotten into something there as car is looking a little off. Continues to limp it around the track here. Probably trying not to lose a lap. We're back to dirt track racing, folks.
Well, it looks like the whole field's kind of doing it now, huh?
I mean, pretty much.
You folks in chat are being awful quiet tonight. Usually on Monday nights, you guys are chatty.
How many Lanford Nation people do we have out there this evening?
Oh, we got Cosmic Rays. He piped up for Lanford Nation. He's been the only one so far.
Colton having an okay day. He's up 9 positions from where he started. He's up into the 15th position right now. We've seen him kind of get involved a little bit earlier with Jake Ellickson, but he's rebounded here. Did kind of run it back in that area all night long. We'll see if he's able to move up through the field. It's a good-looking Budweiser car there. Always good to have Lanford Nation out here supporting Colton. We always enjoy watching him race. Come back and take a look at our favorite White Castle car, that number 10 of Dave Jones. Sharp-looking car there. And Matt Kleeman. I've seen this car go around the track a couple different times and haven't really had a chance to focus on it. But that's a pretty cool Chester the Cheetos looking car, man. Love what they did with it. Got the leopard print on the fenders, orange chrome on the main base of the car. I mean, that is a super cool looking car.
Nice. Gotta say, Garrett Kinder, he didn't go all out on his car. Oh wait, I did a refresh and it definitely looks better now.
Yeah,
it was just a black and white car, but
no, it's a purple and green. That's Yamaha on the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good looking car.
After doing a refresh, a whole bunch of cars just popped up.
This part of tonight's broadcast you bought by Trading Paints. Hit control arm.
Uh-huh.
All right, pace car is off. We're going to get back underway here. 26 laps left to go in the Labor Day luau. Garrett Kinder back out to the lead again. Josh Jet Oswald is now looking underneath Jamie Marcus for second position as he continues to move his way up through the field. Everybody else stacked up 2 by 2 down through the field here as Garrett Kinder is out there flying solo. 25 laps left here to go tonight at Five Flag Speedway. A lot of great racing back through the field here as Ryan Pendleton has now got himself down on the inside line and is battling out back there for 5th position. Ty Shepard still having himself a great night. He's stuck up on the outside in the number 21 machine. Jamie Marcus has been able to clear the Jet here easily into second position. So we got some spacing now between 1, 2, and 3. A lot of racing going back through the field here. As now Ryan Pendleton looks underneath the Jet and moves himself up into 3rd position. So he continues to make up ground here down on the inside line. Chad Bassett has worked his way up through the field as well. Pretty good looking number 24 machine, Monster Energy. Nice looking car there for Chad Bassett. But he is up 10 spots now to the 4th position. First, second, and third are all kind of spaced themselves out by about 4 or 5 car lengths here. We now have 20 laps left to go here this evening. This is the Labor Day luau from Five Flag Speedway. A lot of drivers out here in the race tonight that aren't normally in the race. We opened it up to a couple other drivers, and that's why you're seeing guys like Garrett Kinder and Jamie Marcus. And go back and take a look at Eddie Smith in his little ninja car there. So great to see some of these guys come out here and race. Jacob Ellingson having himself a very solid night in that number 27. My Little Pony car. He's moved his way up all the way up to the 6th position here, and he's got the 21 of Kai Shepard in his sights, along with Chad Bassett. So Jacob Ellingson here trying to move himself up into a top 5 finishing position.
Tell you what, Five Flags needs to fix this light on the outside of turn 4. Because that thing's flickering. It looks like lightning. Very distracting.
We'll put a call into the racetrack. See if we can't get somebody out there to get that fixed up for you, Jamie. Why we got a chance here? We got, I just was getting ready to say we were in a green flag run here, but yellow flag has come out. Again, not 100% sure what has brought the yellow flag out. I'm trying to cycle back through some of these drivers here and figure out what's going on. Brandon Wallace in the number 99, big league chew car. It's got a left front fender all kinds of tore up, so I guess he was involved in this in some form or fashion. Matt Knighties is also trying to make his way back up to catch the field in that 64 machine, so I had to take a guess. Something to do with these couple drivers here. Keith Lichtwalder's car looks like it's been at a figure 8 race here tonight. It is all beat up. Missing fenders, what fenders are left on it are all just crumpled up. I hear the music playing. That must mean we got a new follower.
I did not hear that this time. But we do. We have a new follower. See if I get a message here. Now I hear it. A little delayed reaction.
The wonders of technology.
If anybody in chat could tell me who that was so we could give the follower a shout out. We picked up a couple before we even came on the air tonight. Cosmic Rays.
Yep.
And Haas. Is he still in? Haas 00312. Saw that they had subscribed right before we came on the air. So we appreciate that, guys.
take you behind the wheel of the number 13 machine here right now. And though that we're under caution here, but you kind of get a little bit of a feel for what these cars look like, and and what the driver is going to see is, it looks a little bumpy down through the grass here.
It is very bumpy.
Yeah,
these cars are very basic. You got a tach, you got oil pressure, and oil.
That's about the end of it.
Temperature. That's about it. Yeah.
Yep. Just the bare necessities to get around the track here.
All right. And even when they start up, it sounds like just a simple, almost like a lawnmower starter.
Yeah. Yeah, as we are winding down here, we're getting ready to come up on about 10 laps left here to go. So the charge is going to be on to see if anybody's going to be able to get up there and challenge Garrett Kinder for the win here tonight, as he has completely dominated tonight's race, started on the pole and has led every single lap here thus far. We're stacked up 2 by 2. We're getting ready to restart. And he gets a heck of a jump on the field there. Ryan Pendleton, I think, mistimed it just a little bit. And finds himself back in 3rd position. Jamie Marcus up in 2nd in this right now. And Chad Bassett up in the 4th position. Ryan Pendleton is making the charge. And we are back under caution one more time here this evening. Again, I don't know what has brought us under caution. I see the 25 machine. Colton Lanford is around. I saw Mike Faith back there as well, so something to do with those 2 cars has brought us back under caution. This is going to make it a very short sprint to the end here. I don't know, Jamie, what race we were calling the other day, you were like, we should just try to jump the start. They're not in it for the points or anything. I can't remember what race that was. But I'm kind of liking that strategy right now.
Well, I was able to do it once, and that's when I was able to stay right with him. But now he's kind of varying his time a little bit better. And he's waiting until he hears me getting to the gas. And it's almost like he's making me have to back out to not pass him, and then when I back out is that's when he's taking off. So I've got to try to figure something else out to stay with him, because he's getting so far out ahead that it don't really matter. And we're running out of laps here.
As the laps continue to wind down here, not a whole lot of chances to get up there and battle for this lead, so it's definitely going to have to take a very good timing on the restart to stay with him. And I don't know, man. You might just have to Kyle Larson in this video game.
Well, I don't think I won't try. But right now my biggest concern is getting a good start with him, so that way I can clear the 3rd place car. The 3rd place car has definitely got an advantage over me for sure on these restarts, so it's been kind of tough. And whoever's been in 3rd place has, typically been able to get up there and at least be, to the inside, getting into 1, and then I've got to sit here and fight with them for a couple laps to get around them.
Jacob Ellingson now has moved himself up in 5th position, so he is one of the biggest movers of the night tonight. He's up 10 spots. He's got himself up into the top 5. He's going to have that coveted inside starting position here, so he continues to make My Little Pony go.
Oh, gotten around Eddie Smith, man. That's pretty good, Jake.
Biggest mover of the race so far is Travis Bieber in that 114 car. He's up 16 or 17 spots in 8th position, so that was a real tonight here. But we'll focus in on our leaders. He holds them up real far into the back time. Gets away cleanly. Now the 23 car is underneath the 15 right now. Ryan Pendleton clears the 15 car. Oh, and the wrecking behind him. Jake Ellingson is wrecked. A lot of cars wrecking behind him at this point in time. Caution is back out. Not sure what got Jake Ellingson all turned around. We'll go have to take a look at this. Didn't quite catch it. I'll have to catch up to Jake Ellingson here and see if we can't get a rewind on what happened.
Oh my goodness, we got cars littered all over this track right now.
That was a pretty big one as it happened right in front of the entire field there.
Oh man, that is Brandon Wallace in the 99.
Yes.
Man, that is a badass looking car there, Brandon Wallace.
That big league chew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That.
We'll try to do a race rewind here a little bit. It didn't quite catch it, so be patient as we just hit the rewind button and see if we can figure out exactly what happened on this start. We will catch up to it here shortly. He's turned around at that point in time. All right. I'm going to go quarter speed here, and we'll take a look at the number 27 as he's coming back up the track here. He does not realize the 21 car is there, gets hooked on the front end of it, collects up the 24, and absolute mayhem is going to ensue from there because that happened in front of the entire field. 24 has collected 114, 51, 26, 48, just all kinds of cars right now getting collected up into this. But that is what brings us under caution. Just a little bit of a misjudgment by the 27 car there, gets turned in front of the field, and that's what's got us under caution. Yes, there are cars just everywhere from that accident. That's going to shuffle Jacob Ellingson all the way back to 21st position here. And this is going to be a green-white checkered, I do believe.
And for some reason, after doing it all night long, Garrett Kinder has now stopped going through the grass. So I don't know if he's setting me up. I really don't know. Not sure what's going on here.
Cat and mouse games. Cat and mouse games, man. This will, and I believe they have 2 attempts at a green-white checker, JD?
We only need 1.
Well, hopefully it's only going to take. There you go. Get in his head. Get in his head. Lights are off of the pace car. We're stacked up 2 by 2. This is green-white checker attempt number 1 here this evening. Pace car is off. Garrett Kinder is gone. He drops the hammer down, pulls away. Fight is going to be on for second place. Ryan Pendleton seems to be blinking out here a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
And now he's back on the track. Jamie Vargas is able to clear for second position. This time around, white flag is going to come out. 1 more lap left here to go in the Labor Day Luau 100. Garrett Kinder, 4 more corners to go. Ryan Pendleton giving it everything he's got at this point in time to get around that number 15 machine. Garrett Kinder sends it down off into 3. No issues there.
Ryan, get that run.
Hey, Garrett Kinder's going to win here this evening. Jamie Vargas is going to finish second. Ryan Pendleton third.
Ryan got a huge run coming off of 4. Have to go back and look at that, see if he took that wide arc, trying to get that run coming off of 4. I wasn't close enough to Garrett to even contemplate it, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, great race here this evening. Had a few cautions in it for sure, but when these guys were out there racing, it looked like a whole lot of fun. Tough break for a couple of these guys like Jacob Ellingson that got involved in that accident, and then to finish it back in 18th position here. The fireworks are going off, and Garrett Kinder is our winner here tonight.
Thanks, Brian. It was fun. Just, you know, Garrett being able to control those restarts, definitely nothing that I was going to be able to do. We needed a long run.
As the game of Crash Up Derby continues here, we're going to go ahead and grab our race winner. They are just tearing each other up out there. And have a chat with them. Hey, Garrett, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you tonight, man?
I'm good, man. Well, congratulations on a hell of a win here tonight. I mean, from winning the pole to leading every single lap, couple charges from a couple different people. I know that Barkus guy was on you all night long, and then Ryan Pendleton at one point in time had kind of snuck up there as well. So, I mean, really, what clicked between you and the Legends car and Five Flag Speedway to have such a dominating win here this evening?
Man, I really don't know. I don't know that I've ever run these cars here before in the past, even. But it just clicked. It felt good. I mean, it was a little tight, but that's kind of what you want in these cars, because if they get loose, they're a handful to save. That's for sure. But just found a line that worked and started on the pole. I was pretty fortunate to be able to stick to that line for the whole race and stayed up front. So stayed out of the chaos.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Garrett, I forgot I'm in here.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, Jamie.
Wow. So why were you cheating on the restarts, man? Why were
Cheating restarts, huh?
Yeah, you were getting it to the point where you were making me accelerate with you, and then it seemed like you were backing out. And then when I had to back out to not pass you, then you would take off and go. That's not very sportsmanlike, man. What's up with that?
I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that. 44, 45, man. That was the whole way through. I was timing it at different times though, but
You're doing a good job with that. I was able to stay with you that one time, which really all I wanted to do was be able to try to stay with you, so that way I could clear third place, because they definitely had an advantage.
well, you and Pendleton, y'all definitely had some speed tonight. Y'all were making me nervous. Seemed like all night.
Well, man, I don't know where he got a huge run coming off of 4 on that last lap. I thought he was going to beat me back to the line. It was like I was full throttle, but there was nothing I could do. He was like a rocket coming off that corner.
He's pretty quick. He's a pretty quick old driver.
Oh, so yeah, man. All right. Anybody need to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Well, of course, got to thank Kinder Farm and Ranch. Unfortunately, didn't really know about this one until last minute, so I don't have them on the car tonight. But they are primary sponsors, of course, thanks to Phil and Magic Mike and Oswald and everybody that runs this over here. Open it up for the holiday weekend. Let anybody run uncapped I rating. It was good to bring home a W. 20, I think it was 27, 26 cars took the green. So that's kind of nuts for a short track and small cars. But we all had a good time out there. Everybody was cutting up and having fun. So got to thank everybody out in the field, of course, and then thank y'all up in the booth. And hopefully I get to do this again soon. Hopefully they run another uncapped race sometime.
Well, we'll definitely be doing that. Next time around, I'll be behind the wheel of the car. So keep your eyes and ears open. I got to figure out which race I'm going to jump into. But congratulations, Garrett, on a hell of a win here tonight. And I look forward to jumping behind the wheel of the car and battling with you here in the upcoming weeks.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, brother.
See.
All right. I mean, I guess we could just pull Ryan Pendleton up here, because you're already up here, Jamie.
Yeah.
Not unless you really want your interview. I mean, I'll give you your 5 minutes of fame here.
What could I say? I couldn't catch Garrett.
Into interview. Anybody you want to thank? No, we lost. There's nobody I want to thank. They didn't do their jobs either.
Yeah, we got to thank Gill Insurance Advisors, Jam Printing and Promotions, Travis Lee Creative, G2G Trailers, Veterans 48. Thanks to everybody that helps Goat Locker Racing go. And we kick off season 2 Thursday night.
Yes, sir. Well, let's grab a hold of Ryan Pendleton here. Hey, Ryan, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I got you.
Hey, well, heck of a race here tonight. Looked like a couple different times you definitely had the speed to get up there and challenge Garrett. Got stuck on the outside line on a couple of those restarts, but battled all the way back up into third position and almost snuck out a second there. So take me through your night, man, and how you got the podium finish here tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun race. Would have enjoyed a little bit more green flag laps. I was doing better on the green flag laps. But yeah, I think everyone was feeling that. You get caught on that outside in the restart, and if it doesn't flush out for you and get down low, you can go back pretty quick, and that's what happened to me a couple times. I was able to get back up, and I was really hoping when Jamie got stuck on the outside on that second to last restart, and I got by him, that would have been my shot to get up there with Garrett. But caution came out again, and then I was up there, and it was fun though. Good race.
Right, man. That was a lot of fun. I knew every time I was on the outside, I think maybe like one time I was able to stay with Garrett to get down to 1 and beat you getting there. But the inside line definitely had the advantage being behind the leader on those restarts. But my question is, man, why are you going to beat me in qualifying? What's up with that?
Hey, well, I would trade with you. You can qualify faster than me next time if I beat you in the race. So
He's got you there.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. But man, yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun racing with you. It was a lot of fun when we were able to, sitting there going too wide, and even Josh Jet when he was up there, me and him, a couple, probably 2 or 3 laps, we were door to door, trying to get to that position. That was a lot of fun when that was going on. So, it just goes to show it can be done, folks. It can be done. But Ryan, anybody you want to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna 2 out of the 3 top 3 were Goat Locker cars, so thank you guys for that. We'll thank the Rebels for putting this on, and then I got Cruising Classics on the side there, the hot rod shop out in Columbus, Ohio. So thank them, and then yeah, just excited to run that Veterans 48 car Thursday night in the Goat Locker Truck Series. Looking forward to that.
Well, heck yeah, man.
Actually, Ryan, I've got that file from Jonah Colbert from JC Motorsports. He's the official painter for Goat Locker Racing now. For anybody that doesn't know that, so I've got those files. I'll get those sent over to you.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it, guys.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on a podium finish here tonight. Great start to your season in the Legends Series, and looking forward to seeing you back out on the track next week, but especially Thursday night in that Veterans 48 truck, Ryan.
Absolutely. I'm excited. Hopefully we can have some of the same success we've had this week.
Oh, yeah, man. All right, brother. Have a good one. And again, congratulations.
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All righty. Well, I tell you, that was a pretty fun race. I didn't even.
Oh, it was, man. It was. Man, those cars are so fun to drive. I don't think I've driven one since we went with the AccuForce wheels. So
yeah.
Man, I don't remember them, shake. Well, I wouldn't have felt it, but these things shaking and just rattling. I mean, it is so cool. They're so fun to drive. They sound cool, and you can just get after them, man. They are a blast. We gotta, I don't know. We need to come up with a Goat Locker Racing Legends League or something. Do a Legends series.
You heard it here, folks. First, and you never know. We've gotten quite a lot of drivers over in. Our league as well. Thursday should just be an outstanding night. I mean, so many drivers have signed up for season number 2. A lot of great sponsorship as well. A lot of cool things going on. But the focus back in here on the Labor Day Luau 100. Again, we want a huge shout out to Rice Farms. Thank you again for coming on for the sponsorship. I'll have to figure out where we can plug you in a little bit more here. But please, for anybody, hit up Tyler Rice and all that, and at least give him a big thank you. But a lot of great racing here tonight. Garrett Kinder kind of stunk the show up a little bit in that number 13 Reaper Racing entry. Led every single lap from the pole, takes home the win here tonight. But just as you heard Ryan Pendleton say, the Goat Locker boys finished second and third, with Jamie, that number 15 machine, coming in second, and Ryan in third. And a lot of great runs throughout the field here. Eddie Smith sneaks his way up into 5th position in that Ninja car. We're gonna have to talk to that fella about that one. If paint schemes are being done by JC Motorsports and all that stuff, I mean, how does Eddie Smith not have a paint scheme for his Legends car?
Yeah, probably last minute notice here, this being open to everybody tonight, so I'll give him a pass for that. But I'm kind of curious where Jonah's at. Why is Jonah not out here racing? I saw him in the stream, so it's not like he's got anything else to do.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But some other great runs. Sam Wetstein getting that number 98 again. That was a cool looking car, the Spaceballs car.
Yeah, it was.
Alex Veith in the 51 rounds out our top 10. Phil the Hitman Manzo in 11th. Speaking of Tyler Rice, he finishes back in the 13th position. Dave Jones back there in that 14th position. So we'll take a look at the rest of the standings here this evening. Colton Lanford Nation, that's the greatest tonight. He kind of was back there in that 15th to 20th position all night long. Got wrapped up in a couple accidents. Tough break for Jacob Ellingson there in the 27. Just wasn't clear and ended up causing one of the bigger accidents here this evening. But super cool of him to run that My Little Pony paint scheme for his daughter. I mean, I may have jabbed at it a couple times, but in all honesty, Jamie, that's a pretty cool looking car.
Well, I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay and see it. But without seeing the My Little Pony car, my favorite car of the race. Once again, I gotta give a shout out to Brandon Wallace in the 99 with that Big League Chew paint scheme. That thing was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was really awesome. I really liked that one.
We'll take a look at the upcoming schedule here for the Legends Series. Again, this is race number 2 at Five Flag Speedway. Next week, we're going to be off to Langley Speedway on the 20th. At USA International. I don't know what I'm doing right now. On the 27th, we're going to be at the Bull Ring, and then we're going to kick off October at North Wilkes-Barre Speedway. Then they're going to be off to Bristol, Martinsville, Southern National, and they'll wrap up on November the 1st at South Boston Speedway. As we were talking to Garrett Kinder there, still haven't pinpointed when I'm going to jump behind the wheel of one of these cars, but y'all stay tuned for that. They're going to open up the league one more time this season to let some other drivers in, and this time around I'm going to jump behind the wheel of it and see what I can do with it. But again, thanks to everybody that tunes in here this evening on the Goat Locker Racing Network. It was an absolute blast. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We are off tomorrow evening. Wednesday we'll be back with the Maple Ridge Racing Series, so be sure to tune in for that one at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday's a big day. Thursday, Season 2 of the Goat Locker Racing Truck Series. I expect no less than 30 trucks to take the field there this evening. It has been an awesome off-season, Jamie.
It has, and you know, we went into it last season, the first season, and we knew a lot of the drivers said, "Hey, we can't run full time, but we'll be there when we can." And you know, we're good with that. I mean, even now, we don't expect people. Everybody's got lives. You're going to miss weeks. It's not a problem if you can't be there every week, but I think vast majority of the people that we brought in to the league this offseason all plan on running this thing full time. So we should definitely see 30-plus truck fields in the Goat Locker Racing Truck Series starting Thursday night. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be really good. I think we're adding in even more competition, guys that can run up front with the existing guys that were already the core of the league. You know, I think, who was it? Scott Rankin said it best. I mean, he says that he's watched a lot of leagues doing broadcasting that he does for a lot of different leagues, and none of the leagues that he broadcasts for has the level of competition that we have on that Thursday night truck series. When we were just talking about, and this was before this last season ended, we rattled off easily 12 guys on that track that were a threat to win that race each and every week. And I think we've added in that many this off season. So the racing should be phenomenal as long as everybody keeps the mentality that we had for season 1 going into it and puts the race ahead of their own results. We should have a lot of exciting racing for the entirety of season 2.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Again, looking forward to it. Friday, still no Xfinity Series doesn't start back up until the 24th of September, so still a couple more weeks before that gets kicked off, but we'll be back with the ARCA Series late Friday night starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, off on Saturday, and then Sunday, back behind the wheel of the Rebels truck. So a lot of great racing to come up and see this week, but please be sure to tune in when we're on the air. Everything that you do and support us and follow us goes right back into the veteran community and all the organizations that we belong a part of. And you guys are going to see some really cool prize packs coming up here very shortly. Thanks to everybody that tuned in here this evening, and we will see you all on Wednesday.